Hello and welcome back to Codix-Pro Coding with Scratch. Today I'm teaching you some hacks on the costume editor, and you can easily make sprites here. So let's get started. The first hack I want to show you is the shift hack. So if you ever want to make a circle, so if I just make a new sprite, then I'll make a random circle here. And then, if I actually make a square, that would be better. Delete this circle. So if I make a square, and you ever wanted to rotate it in a perfect direction, hold shift, then rotate it. It gives you this perfect angle. So you can really turn it properly in the 90 degrees and 180 degrees and more. So this is perfect hack for example, drawing lines. If you ever wanted to make a straight line but you just can't do it, this is where this shift hack could come in handy. For example, if I draw it with shift, look how much straighter it is. You can literally snap it. So it's literally perfect for snapping stuff together, and it's really good. The second hack I want to show you is the moving hack with your keyboard. So if I just group this, then select the whole thing, you can easily move things with your mouse. And for example, if I just make a circle, and then you want to move it, you can literally see the angle of the actual middle of the stage. So if you ever want to put it, you can always check if it's near, and then just instead of snapping it, you can literally see the angle, and it's 1 millimeter away from the cross. The second hack I want to show you is reusing sprites. So if you ever wanted to make a platformer costume, this is where this might come in handy. So if you just select this sprite here, the cat sprite, it can be in whatever sprite because we only need the head. If we ungroup it, then get these bits off and only leave one eye, which will be this perfect circle, which is perfect measurement, so that way you can use it. It's really good. Then if we put it now converting to bitmap, it makes this cool pixelate effect. Then if you convert it back to vector, you have this perfect pixelated circle. So this could also be the eye for the platformer. And now let me make the body for it. So you might have followed along with me on this, but this could be the body for it. And then if you actually select it, it looks perfect on the design. We could make this just darker to see on the screen. So let me just change it to a different color, like dark green. Yeah, just for now, but usually platforms have yellow players. So if you get these eyes that we just made, that we reused from this cat, and duplicate it, put it eyes like this, and then if you get it, and this is the size that that Scratch usually uses, 2.5, but I prefer to use a 3. So you can easily make the platformer sprite there, and we're done with the platformer. So this is a really good hat for the platformer if you ever needed one. So it's really handy. Next up, I'm going to teach you how to make a thumbnail. I'm going to keep our same player for the actual thing if we would actually make it. So if I just duplicate this, then this is going to be the thumbnail. Just rename this for player because we'll have to copy and paste it. And if we copy and paste for the things in the thumbnail, it will delete the sprite from what you've copied and pasted. So it's good to keep a costume just actual for that, and then we can delete it. So for platformers, you usually have like the ground perfect, but this one we're going to make it just the same. Just to select like a soil color, like a brownish color. Then if you just make the ground there, that's perfect color. Then we duplicate this, then stack it on top, reduce the size, and then we can make this green grass. Then we can draw the small lines for it. We can select the same color fill, then just make it slightly darker. Let's put this a 3 again because it's a very helpful number. So as you can see, we can do this, but for the just to make it better, let's make it just even more thicker. So like a set. Yeah, so that you can see that's improved by the time, and then we can just copy and paste it all along. Okay, so I finished the ground, and as I've noticed, we probably have to change the color to a different one. So let's just change this to the yellow, and then we can change the color of the background to a different color. So that's a perfect color for now, and let's continue to the thumbnail. I would recommend grouping this so that we can easily make it adjust perfect. So let me make this really long, and now I'm going to like twist it with my shift hack. So that's quite good. I would recommend it being bigger though. We can make it longer if you want. And you can also experience different things. For example, if I ungroup this, then get the actual soil and copy and paste, you can make this perfect, and then we can group this. But here's the trick, the bad thing. We didn't select the whole thing, so remember to drag it all around to actually select all of them, every single piece. So that'll be good. Now we can move it slightly down. Then we can like just rotate it a little. So that should be a good angle, enough. And now we can actually start building the whole background. So let's start off making the blue bit for the sky. Obviously, we're not making a platformer today. Comment down below if I should make a platformer game and teach how to do it later on for my next videos or different videos. So just for now, we're just making this thumbnail that I'll probably save if we ever actually do this. So we can also make the sun. So this is another hack that you can use. If most of the people know this hack and already got interested in using it, but use advanced gradient fill. It also always makes like a 3D feel to your projects. So I recommend using it most of the times for the things that you want to look quite realistic. So that's great so far. Then we can put the player on. Make it bigger. And when you make it bigger, if you've ever noticed, it kind of like dissolves the lines and makes it look shorter. So I would recommend using it again and help build it to make that. Next, I'm going to make the clouds. Obviously, you don't need to make the clouds on the bit, but I recommend you doing this because it just makes the projects more popular. So this is a hint to make your projects more popular. You can make appealing thumbnails, and that really helps because it interacts people with things that they want to look. And yeah, so that should be good for now, and that's a cool thumbnail. So if we just put it inside like this is how the preview would look. And as you might notice that Scratch made a new feature. Look, hi, try out our new feature. So set the thumbnail. Okay, got it. So when you click this set thumbnail button, it takes a capture of the current bit that is showing up in your project, and then it uploads it as a thumbnail. So now the thumbnail is this, which will look quite appealing, and for the other people, they'll really like it. So this is the thumbnail that we made with some hacks of the keyboard shortcut. Of course, there's more hacks that you can figure out. See you on the next one.